Hello, 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 and welcome indeed to episode 452 of Prog Review. And today we're doing the Genesis one. Yeah, it's that one. Genesis. Yes. It's your Genesis album of the year, for the year. We did just did one Genesis review this year. Get it out of the way. This is the band's 12th studio album. Count it. Released 3rd of October 1983, all those years ago. I'm not a big fan. It's a lesser album, I believe. I know a lot of people rate it, but it's of the 80s period, I think this is probably the weakest album. They couldn't even be bothered to think of a title for it, could they? Look, and the cover, it's just a child could have done that. But it's still made number 1 in the UK and number 9 in the US charts. So there you go. Opens with the Mama, yeah, which has the laugh, the laugh bit that Phil Collins nicked from the rappers, Grandmaster Flash, and you know that story. Anyway, there's not much to it. This is the template. It's very, very stripped back, isn't it? It's almost industrial. In its outlook, based on David Niven's biography, The Moon's a Balloon, and his obsession with a lady of the night who was a bit older. That's what the story's about. It's about a man obsessing about an old prostitute. There you go. And the reason it's held in such regard by the fans is most Genesis fans have lost their virginity to an old prostitute. Yeah, I mean, it's without the laugh, there wouldn't be much to it, would there? Really, it's the hook, the ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Oh yeah, ha ha ha. Oh, shall I do it with a torch? Shall I? Shall we see if we can do it? Shall I? Shall we recreate it? I'm going to blind myself. Are you ready? Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Phil Collins can't do it. I'm more than willing to get on the stage and give it a go for the fans. There you go. It's just like being there, wasn't it? Just like being there. But yeah, it's okay, but there's not a lot to it. And then that's followed by That's All. Now That's All is it's a pleasant enough song, but it's the production. It's the sound of the drums that it sounds like it was done on a toy drum kit. It's very, very crisp. Again, it's a symptom of that 80s production sound, but it's even more so. And I can't stand it. Just and that's all. And then that's followed by Home by the Sea, which is about ghosts. Ooh. I was grabbed by the ghoulies once. Didn't half make my eyes water. Don't worry, folks. I'm here all week. Yeah, I mean, it's probably it's the heart of the album, isn't it? This and second Home by the Sea. I don't know why they split them. I don't know why they split the two tracks, because it's one long track, isn't it? Really. Have you ever skipped to second Home by the Sea without listening to the first bit? Have you ever done that just to get the Tony Banks full-on experience? Have you ever done that? No, I've never done it either. So I don't know why they split the two tracks. Probably for royalty reasons, so Tony Banks could, I'm lying. I think it was all credited to the three of them, weren't they? But so yeah, you have this bit, and it's it's a ghost story. It's quite atmospheric, actually. I think it works quite well. It works very well on live. This is the thing. This and Mama, they work better live than on the album. And it's the same with this track. And but it is the heart of the album. And then you get this second Home by the Sea bit, which I find a little meandering. It's well, not as good. It's not as good as the old days, is it? You know, it's not as good as the old days. But I know the fans like it. So, but I find it a bit boring. But good in a live context. Now, if it was a bit of vinyl, we'd flip it over, but it's not. It's a CD. But on the other side, it starts with Illegal Alien, probably my favourite track of the album. Love the video. Slightly racist, but you know, those were the days. And it's quite relevant to now. You know, replace Mexico with Syria. You know, it's a timeless song. It's a timeless song about being an outsider, isn't it? Gabriel was doing it on his albums. He was doing about alienation, and not one of us. And Genesis do their version of it, and it's Illegal Alien, and it's completely. Then we have a lot of ballady bit. Taking it all too hard. I'm taking it all too hard. Oh God, I can't stand it. Boring, dull. Followed by Just a Job to Do. Bang, 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 and down they go. It's just a job to do. It's probably a more fun song of the album, but it's not even good pop. I know they're supposed to be like the watershed mark where the band were going into the pop realm, but it's not even good. It's not even good. And then, Silver Rainbow. Oh, surely the single worst song the band's ever recorded. I have always hated this song, and it's just, what were they thinking? What were they smoking that day? Horse shit and tram tickets, I think. Not very good. And then it ends with another ballad. It's gonna get better. It's kind of I don't know. Is it almost like a soul song, isn't it? Really. But yeah, I like what the light's doing. The cloud it's a nice bloody blue skies out, considering it's January, but there are clouds going by, and so the lights. It's like I'm at my own very own Genesis concert with the Very Lights, isn't it? Ooh. But yeah, it's going to get better. It's a bit. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. You see, this is a dry run for their magnum opus, Invisible Touch. That's what I believe. I believe this is a really dry run because, you can see them, mastering the shorter song here. It's just, you go from Abacab, which is a pretty tight album, to this, which is like, it lacks a lot of character, a lot of focus. I don't know. Maybe if the album was resequenced, I don't know. Maybe it should have ended with Home by the Sea, because the first side is quite strong, considering it's a bit dull. It's quite a strong first side, and then the second side is just all over the shop, and that's the problem. It's kind of unfocused, It just lacks the focus. But I see it as a dry run for Invisible Touch, which is a classic album, which is really good. I know a lot of you don't like it and you think I'm crazy when I say this, but trust me, there's a reason why it sold all those records. So, I think it's, like I say, 6 of one, half dozen the other. Again, the standout tracks on this are the ones that they do live and I think exist better in a live context. And that's unusual because Genesis albums can usually stand on their own. As a matter of interest, this was the last Genesis album I bought when I was collecting them. Back in the day. Yeah, I was collecting them. I got Trick of the Tail, and then this was my last one to complete the collection. Yeah, that was it. That's just a little bit of trivia for you there, really. In terms of a rating, oh my God, I'm gonna give this. You're going to like this. I'm going to give this 2 second homes by the sea. That's 2 second homes out of the sea out of 5. Because it's not. Let's be honest. It's a bit weak. And but you can see where they're going. You can see where the boys are going. And on that, I've got to skedaddle because the kids ain't gonna walk the motorcycle home from school, are they? Imagine that. Where's their father? Making stupid videos on YouTube. Oh dear. But anyway, And on that note, we shall end it. There's only one more thing to say, and you know what that is, and that's Prog on.